Well, welcome to our first garden visit of Gardener's Cottage in 2023. It's a beautiful February morning. Sunshine's just streaming down into this little sheltered garden here at Gardener's. Let's go and have a look, see what we can find. Hopefully a little bit of early spring colour coming on already, despite the cold nights we're getting with this high pressure weather. First of the cyclamen are already through these beautiful, almost cerise pink flowers on these ones, just a few of them, but they just pop. Some primulas already up and flowering. This is a natural primrose in a pinky red version, and we've also got some snowdrops by the gate, a little sprinkling of early ones. I think this is probably a double. Let's have a look. Yeah, lovely full double. Just look at the centre of that, absolutely gorgeous. Doing quite nicely here. Under the actual crab apple here, we've got quite a few little clumps of snowdrops, many of which were planted end of last year. And these green tufts are actually coming up from what will later be little hyacinths. Some bluebells just starting to force their way through the gravel as well here. And a few aconites, not many. Aconites not doing as well as they have done here previously. Maybe we've uncovered too much light on them, but they're holding their own, I suppose. It's viburnum time of year, and this is really flowering beautifully in the scent. I wish you could smell this. Absolutely heady. It's quite a mature old shrub, this one. Overgrown really, a lot of dieback in the centre of it, but it's still rewarding us with this lovely early spring flower and the gorgeous scent that just fills this pathway as you make your way through into the back bit of the garden. Just look at the sun coming through here, streaming through from the south. The hedge with very little leaf on it at the moment. It's an Amelanchier, this tree in front of us, completely in winter mode. And the spring flowers here really just in their embryonic stage because it's not getting the full sunlight. Giant snowflakes are doing well here. You can see these tufts of really quite well grown leaves of the giant snowflakes, but what's not doing so well, because we've got deer in this garden, are the hyacinths. Just look at the damage they're doing to these. Still going to flower, I think, although this one on the left has definitely been eaten right through. And the cyclamen again in this patch are mainly autumn flowering, so very little flower to show from those at the moment. I don't know whether that geranium's going to recover. Sometimes they surprise you and just shoot from the base. The agapanthus in these pots should be okay. This one, you can see the stalks from last year's flowers really did very well, but the garden's still looking very wintry at this time. Fig tree in the middle of the back of the house was really pruned hard this year because it was just getting too large. And the main borders here, again, some spring flower coming through, a little too early. Last year this little patch of crocus was absolutely gorgeous, but still a few weeks off doing anything. This year, again, just a sprinkling of snowdrops on the long border just starting to come through, but mainly I think a good couple of weeks off, really starting to look more spring-like than wintry. But still, it's nice to see it all coming on. Hopefully we're going to do a little bit of tidying up here today, a little bit of cutting back, just to tidy things up, rake a few leaves. Those are the type of jobs to be getting on with. Got a nice planting of marines coming up there. I did bring a load over from where we're dividing them, and they look very good. Definitely look as if they're going to take that and should give us a good display next autumn.